Carrie is in Athens, Georgia. Hi, Carrie. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
Great. How can I help?
I have a quick question. Back in March, we decided, the stock market was looking very, very bad. And we've always just saved all of our money into our 401k for retirement. But we decided at this moment, because between the market going down so much and my husband had lost his parents, it was just one of those very scary times. And so he took a bulk of our money and put it into cash.
Oh, no.
Out of fear.
Oh,
and
no.
so, of course, yeah. So it's in cash.
So he took a huge loss.
Well,
he sold at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So how much cash have you got?
Well, left in the market, we have about $350.
And how much cash?
He took cash.
You said he took it out in cash. He cashed it out, right?
Well, he moved it to cash.
Okay, inside his 401k.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's $350 in the market, meaning still invested in mutual funds, and the other is in cash. And how much is in cash?
$900.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, of course, he expected, and it was, at the time, like I said, it was not something he would normally do. I think it was a very emotional time because he lost his parents, like I said. And so now, he just...
How old are you
really
guys?
upset. We're in our early 50s.
Okay. So what's your question?
So the question is, okay, so because we know a little bit about real estate, and I have one home that's paid off, and one has a mortgage. Do we take the bulk of that now, that $900, and just start buying more investment property?
If you take it out of your 401k, you're going to be taxed and penalized.
Yes.
You're going to give up 40% more. You're going to give half
40?
of it to the government.
Okay. I didn't think it was that much.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's 30% tax rate plus a 10% penalty.
Right.
So it's another $400,000 is gone.
I don't know. I can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that won't work.
Yeah, and Carrie, here's one of the things that happens. People get very, like you said, emotional. You start losing loved ones, and things start you hurt. But I'm going to advise you all that stopgap to have in there is to have a professional to talk to, so you don't make the knee-jerk reaction.
An investment professional.
An investment professional.
Not a counselor.
You all need to be able to have someone that you can sit and bounce ideas off of and be given information back that truly will help you. Like, not only do you all need an investment professional, you need a tax professional now to really start to look and understand the estimated tax you're going to have in come April.
No, they're not going to have it. It's still in the 401k, you said, right?
No.
Correct.
You haven't cashed it out.
Oh.
You just moved the money from mutual funds into cash inside the 401k.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought I understood.
Okay. I misunderstood.
Okay. Yeah, so, it's a pretty simple thing. You're only 50. You've got another 15 or 20 years to invest. You made a mistake that cost you probably $300,000 or $400,000.
Correct.
And so I'm just going to start investing. You need to move it out of cash into mutual funds today.
Oh, okay.
And just because what do you think the American economy is going to do in the next 20 years? Regardless of Democrats or Republicans, I have seen it grow in every single 20-year period in modern-day history.
Okay.
And so you got 20 years before you're going to need the money. I'm sorry?
What about bonds, though? I know that's safe.
No, they're not.
Okay.
No, they're not. You know what happens to bonds when interest rates go up?
What's that?
Bond prices go down. They have an inverse relationship with interest rates. Where are interest rates in comparison to the last 30 years? They're at rock bottom lows. Where are they going to go from here? Eventually up. Bond market is the absolute worst place to be right now.
Okay.
So here's what you guys need. You've got to have to retrain your brains. You need to go. What happened was you made a really bad decision.
Mm-hmm.
Really bad.
Mm-hmm.
and you need to undo that decision, and you need data points and historical data on mutual funds that indicate to you that you made a really bad decision so that you don't do it again, and that will also give you confidence to invest going forward, which you don't have because you just told me you wanted to do bonds.
Right.
So you guys do whatever you want to do. If I were you, I would sit down with a pro, what Chris is telling you. Go to DaveRamsey.com, click on SmartVestor, and don't go over there to invest. Go over there to learn for a little while. Let's just gather up some learnings and just go and let them just teach you without shaming you. I'm not trying to shame you,
that's right.
but I am trying to convict you, because the conviction versus condemnation. Because when I do something that's dumb and it costs me money, and then I have to have confidence in the future to not do the same thing or not stay on the same track. And so what you're telling me by asking me about bonds is you still don't trust the stock market over the next 20 years, and I do. And by the way, it's the only reasonable option for your 900K right now, because it's inside of a 401K. And so put it in mutual funds, let it grow again. And you just
and don't obsess. Like, glance, but don't obsess over it. Like it's remember, investing is long term. It's going to be the roller coaster ride. You're going to have the ups and downs, but I mean, we can look inside of this year with the pandemic at what the market has done and what it's doing right now and what it's going to continue to do. So slow down, Carrie. Like Dave said, you need to get somebody in your corner to guide you, that you guys can sit and look at this and go, oh, this is how it works, and this is the expectation of what's to come next. And you'll get confident, and you and your husband will be able to breathe. You all have done an excellent job of having money invested. You've intentionally put that money away. So I'm proud of what you've done. Now let's get back on the horse, back into the game, so we can cross that finish line, young lady.